Hi, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. I had to talk about this jerk. I got it on a YouTuber by the name of Shoemake Way. I really like him. He's a black male YouTuber on here. He's married. He's really a good guy. He does a lot of great content on here, talking about relationships and how men and women giving women advice, telling men how they should conduct themselves. And he's a real good, upstanding guy. But he has it on this jerk on here that Cynthia G talked about this guy too. Um, this jerk has 7 kids by 7 baby mamas. I guess he's on TikTok, and he's sitting up here talking about how if the women get pregnant, he ain't taking care of the kids, and I don't want no kids, and I'm not taking care of them, and women need to be careful who they laying with, and this and that and the other. Um, if you want to listen to it, um, it's YouTuber. His name is Shoemake Way, and Cynthia G's doing the video about this guy, this jerk too. Um, these are type of men that give all black men a bad name. Black men like him make all black men look bad. I don't care how much y'all be hollering, well, 50% of us don't have any kids. You can say that. Yeah, you can say that if that statistic is true. Um, but this jerk right here is gonna make y'all look like a bunch of deadbeats. Because guess what? As black people, we get judged as a whole. We don't get be judged as individuals. We get judged as a collective. So this jerk got 7 baby mamas, 7 kids by 7 mamas. Guess what? He's making you guys look bad. So, it's like that video where I said black men need to be holding each other accountable. This is the reason why, because what he's doing brings reproach on all black men. Because you got people that'll look at this jerk and think that and he's on TikTok broadcasting himself on TikTok. You got people that'll look at this jerk and they think all black men are like this. See, you see that, and there's black women too that may think, see, the black men haters or divestors. It says, see, this is how they is. You know what I mean? So he's bringing reproach on all black men with this mentality. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of black men felt this way. I really would not be surprised if a lot of black men felt like this. And I'm kind of saying, well, why would he come on social media? You know what? I'm kind of glad this guy is on social media because that he's showing his face. He's letting people know how he feels, so women can know to look out for this jerk. They know to look out for this jerk and not to even lay down with. Women shouldn't be even laying down with this guy. They shouldn't even don't even lay down with him. Don't even entertain him. Don't date him. Just don't lay down with him. Period. Point blank. Just don't even lay down with. Don't even take chances with this guy. He's the type of guy that will probably give you a disease and try to blame it on you and say you gave it to him. I think he's making that point in this video. He's a jerk. He's the same man that will 40 years from now will be in a nursing home, all sickly, wondering where his kids is at. Life has a way of coming back around full circle. See, these type of men, yeah, all he got to do is just keep living. Like my mother say, all he got to do is just keep living. Just keep living. That's all he got to do. Life has a way of coming back around full circle. Them same kids that he's kicking to the curb is them same kids he gonna need down the road. And he gonna be all sickly, wondering where his kids is at, and they're not gonna want nothing to do with him because this is what he and hopefully they'll see this video on social media where he's sitting here talking this trash, saying that he don't want nothing to do with the kids. I don't want nothing to do with the kids. I'm not gonna take care of them. Two people that lay down and have sex, both people should be taking responsibility. It's not just on the woman. You don't depend on a woman. That is very Stupid. That's very stupid for a man to put all his reproductive decisions in a woman's hands. That is not smart. You know, and for him to put all the decisions on a woman, to put it all on a woman and not take responsibility for his own body, it's very, very, he's very, very, very irresponsible. Very irresponsible. Men and women both should be taking responsibility for their bodies. And I'd be willing to bet a lot of black men feel this way, including my baby daddy, one of my baby daddies. I bet you a lot of them feel that way. But the problem is the women don't find out until after they're pregnant. I bet you he's not even forthcoming. I bet you he don't even let these women know before sex takes place. I bet you he doesn't even let these women know until after they get pregnant. He expects for them to have an abortion. It's a lot of black men out here like this. Black women need to steer clear of these types. Steer clear of them. He's trash. Steer clear of them. Don't even lay down with him. See, black women got to take more responsibility. Black women need to be, and he was right. He made that point. He was right on that. Black women need to be more selective of who they land with. You know, sex is for procreation. Sex is for marriage. Sex is to be for when two people are married. It's not for just hunching on each other. Sex is not for just hunching on each other. Sex is for procreation. It's for marriage. It's for procreation within a marriage. Okay, that's what God created for. He didn't create it for just people just to be hunching on each other. He didn't create it for us to be hunching on each other. He expected us to wait until marriage. Okay, if two people love each other and like that, bonded together by God. That's what sex is for. But too many people are going outside of a marriage and having sex and not doing things God's way, and they get pregnant, you know, and stuff like that. These men are being irresponsible like him, and they're getting these women pregnant, and they don't want to take responsibility for the child. Don't want to use protection. Don't want to. Men shouldn't even be laying down with women that they're not married to. You know, women shouldn't be laying down with men that they're not married to. And women just need to be more discerning and just be more careful, because this guy's like this, and I bet you it's a lot of black men that think like this. He's just being very vocal about it, but I bet you it's a lot of them that think like this, this jerk does. You know, I really feel bad. I really feel bad for the babies. I feel really bad for the little babies. I feel bad for the children because they're gonna have to grow up without the benefit of the father. It's really sad. It's really sad because his irresponsibility, the woman's irresponsibility, he thinks it's all fun and games. But yeah, but he just keep living because life has a way of coming back around full circle. And them same kids that he's kicking to the curb is them same kids he's gonna need. You know, so women just, especially young ladies, just have to be more careful. Just have to be more careful. We need to encourage our young ladies to abstain until marriage. Find a suitable marriage mate before give a man your body. A woman's body is sacred, it's precious, you know, and it's really a gift that you give to a man, and that man should be your husband, not this jerk. I learned my lesson way back in the day, and I've been abstaining ever since. You know, and it's the best decision I ever made in my life. So even if you've already been sexually active, it's not too late to start abstaining. So it's not too late. It's never too late. So women just got to make better decisions. Women just have to make better choices. I'm glad this guy is on social media so women can know to steer clear of this jerk. They shouldn't even be laying down with him at all, period. Any woman with any kind of salt, young lady with any kind of salt and respect for herself, should not be laying with this guy. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. The question that he's asking is, if a man doesn't want to be a father, but he gets a woman pregnant, should he have to take care of the child? Yes, he does, because he knew what the consequences was before he laid there. I'm of the mindset that you were man enough and woman enough to lay there, be man and a woman enough to take care of the child. He knew that. He knows how this works. You got 7 kids. He knows how this works. You know, he should have took responsibility. If he didn't want to be a father, he should have took responsibility and used protection, or not been with a woman, or whatever situation is. He neglected to do that. So cause and effect. This is the baby is as a result of your irresponsibility, her irresponsibility. And it's not just her responsibility to take the child care of the child. It's on the man too. So I don't agree with this. But what if he doesn't want to be a father? Well, if he didn't want to be a father, then he shouldn't have laid there unprotected in the first place. You're not going to lay with a woman unprotected if you don't want to be a father, plain and simple. And if a baby comes as a result of that, then you got to man up. It's just plain and simple. Like I told my son when I found out about my granddaughter, I said, man, it was time to man up. Time to man up, plain and simple. I told my son, it's time to man up. Time to man up and do what you got to do. I'm not an advocate for putting all the blame on a woman, because you laid there just like she did. So it takes two. You know, if you're woman enough, I'm of the mindset, if you're a woman enough and you're man enough to lay there, then you need to be woman enough to lay there, and man enough to take care of it. Plain and simple. Women should be running to no abortion clinic, and men should not be talking about not paying child support or whatever, because you both knew what the consequences were before you laid there. Plain and simple. So I'm of that mindset. But hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on this jerk. Um, Let me know what your thoughts are, and whatever. You know, you may disagree with me, you may agree with me. I don't know, but let me know what your thoughts are at any rate. Okay, hit that subscribe, and until the next video.